All right, welcome to Math 920, Elementary Algebra. My name is Dr. Barry Smith, and I'll be your instructor for this course. My office is in PS 130. There's my phone number, leave a message. Here's the main way to contact me is through my Casper College email address. And you need to use your Casper College email address to send it to me due to FERPA regulations. I can't reply to an outside email address. Here's my office hours. These may change because one of my classes I think is going to get canceled, and so they'll give me another one. So if they give me one during these times, I won't be able to have the same office hours. But if they stay the same, they'll be there. If not, you'll see the new ones in Moodle. Here's a Zoom link if you come for the Zoom office hours and you need a passcode. You're watching the Moodle Overview video. Here's a short video about me. This is the mom login. This is how you learn how to get your credentials to get into MyOpenMath. So you can click that and watch how to do that. If you've already got MyOpenMath login credentials, you could just use the same ones as before. Here's where I'll put some announcements if necessary. Probably the most important key on this top piece is the YouTube playlist. So this is going to be all the videos I've made for the course. And so it's going to start, with lecture 0.1, 0.1, part 1 and part 2, part 3, part 4, and then 0.2 lecture. And so there's going to be 98 videos that cover basically every section you're going to go through this semester. And so you can watch those, and that'll hopefully help you get through the homework assignments. Now, course documents, we have the syllabus. Be sure to read it completely, understand it, and everything. If you have questions, please let me know. Here's the calendar for this semester, what kind of order you should kind of be doing things in. Again, if you watch the due dates video, you'll understand a little bit better about the due dates. The calendar is also on the end of the syllabus, so if you need that, it's there. Here's a link to click into the testing center. That way you can be able to take the test at the testing center. It's required that you take them there. Or if you're outside of the city of Casper student and you need to take it, maybe you're in Douglas or other places, or even out of the state, then we'll have to get together and figure out a testing center there. Here's the actual textbook for the course. This is for the readings for Module 0. So I thought we needed to have a little bit extra kind of get us a base. And so I got some chapter 0 out of another book. Here's the math study skills. That's really going to help you hopefully be able to understand how to study math properly. And we'll have journal entries throughout the semester. And you'll go back to these and kind of, write about what you've read in the study skills journal, how you're applying it to your studying, and that'll be your journal entries. Here's a thing on how to enter answers in MOM in a PDF file. So if you have issues, it kind of helps you a little bit with that. And here's some extra course videos by another instructor. So what you want to do is you want to go into the playlist and see if there's actually anything for this course for an actual example you want to look at. Helpful hints or links, sorry. So we have MyOpenMath. That's where you click in to get the MyOpenMath to get your login credentials. Once you get your login credentials and you sign into MyOpenMath within Moodle, you don't usually have to do everything again. It's taken care of. It's a single sign-on and you're done. Here's the Digital Learning Center, Help Desk Information Technology, Disability Services, Tutoring Study Resources, and the Student Handbook. Here are motivational videos and why we can all succeed in math. So, if you're feeling down, kind of watch these and see, they kind of tell you how to really, everybody can succeed in math if they really put the effort in and have the grit to try. Some useful websites, Khan Academy, they have extra videos to watch. You can try to find example videos for different things. Desmos, which is a graphing calculator, won't be much help for this class, but you might need it in future classes. And PI calculator help, again, in this class, you really don't use a graphing calculator, but it's here just in case you have it and you want to understand how to use it. And then module 0. So this is the only one that's going to be different than the rest of the modules in the fact that we have this introduction to click on and do before the 6th of September. We have the syllabus quiz also that's due by the 6th of September. Then there's a mathematics poll, and basically you click on it and ask, do you like math or not like math, and just click on it and answer it honestly. Now, once you've got your login credentials, when you've gone up here to MyOpenMath, got your login credentials, the first assignment is this intro to MyOpenMath. And when you click on that, it's going to ask you to sign into MyOpenMath. And that's when you use those login credentials. And at that point, it's going to be a single sign-on. So I think it should work for me, but I'm not sure here. It does. So basically, it's going to be all within our Moodle shell. And so, you can click on there, and then you can do all your assignments in there. So that's kind of a nice thing there. Once you clicked on it this first time in the intro to MyOpenMath, you don't ever have to do that again. It's just built in. and you just have to click the next assignment. So, click on the homework or the quiz, and it'll take you directly to that. Now, for this first module, we have objectives for the module, the readings for the whole chapter 0. And then we also, for chapter 0, I also split it apart. I didn't do it for all of them, but this one was easy to split. And so we have readings for the first section, some videos for this first section, and then you have the homework and quiz that are actually counted as points. Anything that's marked as done usually is a point value that you have to do. So that's a key thing to look at. If you can mark it as done, that counts as points. And so we have those, and again, it just all the different sections. Then we have a practice exam. So it's going to be kind of similar to the actual exam, but just different problems. And you can practice it, 3 times. I suggest, the first time, take it, see how you do. After that, study what you missed, and then go back in and take it a second time. And if you missed any, then go back and study those pieces, and then go back in and take it a third time. And then hopefully you'll be ready for the actual exam. Then you go and you take this pre-exam self-reflection. You just type up whatever you're feeling about how you're confident on the exam or not confident, you need to study more or whatever. Then you take the exam in the testing center. Then after that, you take the post-exam self-reflection and say, how do you think you did on that exam? And then again, there's going to be these study skill journals. It doesn't open until August 22nd, so I can't click on it. But once you get in, it'll have some hints or some directives. Say, okay, based on your reading of that study skills PDF I have at the top, what are you doing? So probably the first day of class on August 22nd, click in there and see what it's asking you to do. That way you can do that for that whole first module. So that would be kind of a key thing to do. Now, module 1, we're moving into chapter 2. And here we have more things in MOM. Now, these are just practice things. As you can see, they don't count as points. They're just practice. And then they go into the actual homework and quiz that actually count for points. And so there's more practice in the rest of the modules than there was in that first module 0, but it was supposed to be something that was just kind of refresher. It wasn't supposed to be super hard at all. So then we can move through that module, and then we have the practice exam again, the pre-exam self-reflection, the chapter 2 exam, and the post-exam self-reflection. Notice there's not a study skills journal here. That's usually every other module. So module 2, if we go down here, we can see that we have another study skills journal. And so from now on, the rest of the modules pretty much follow the same format, objectives, the readings for that module, and then just different sections of the chapter and the quiz and homework for each section that actually count for points. Now, the last module, that's the only one that's going to be much different. And it's only going to be, from the 12th to the 15th of December. That's the final. And so you have the final exam kind of notes on what to think about, practice exam, pre-exam self-reflection, the final exam, post-exam self-reflection, and then an exit survey on how you think you did in the course. Has several questions. And this counts for points as well, as you notice. So it's always good to do that and get those extra points if possible. All right, so that hopefully takes you through the whole course, and it'll make it so you understand what you need. If not, always email me at my Casper College email address. Here's to a great semester.